Okay guys, want to show you something today that I just got in. It took a while to get the right one, but what I have here is a scope attachment which would allow you to videotape through the scope view, and basically you can record whatever your scope see, and hopefully whatever you shoot. So I did get the wrong one before because not all of them are created equal, and not all of them actually works. So I do have the camera on currently, and I just want to show you a couple things before we take this for a trial. Okay, so let's see here. First, you want to get something that has a extender, which right here is the extender rail, and then something that's more versatile for side to side, which is this piece here. So you can adjust based on these knobs here, and you can basically go side to side and fore and aft. So it swivels both ways. And then of course here is where you would see the attachment to the scope. It just hugs the scope, and then you can screw it in here and hold it onto the scope. That's all it's hanging on. And then this other extender bracket piece allows you to have this attachment, which is a lot more versatile and basically helps you focus. Okay, and that's the key here, is whatever camera you happen to put over here, it needs to be able to be far enough to focus. And then after that, I have a software package that I could just mask only the circle and just basically show you the view of what's recorded through the zoom scope. So I have it turned on, and take a quick look here. So it's Wi-Fi. This is I'm not advertising the brand or anything. It just happens to be that I have a Sony Action Cam, which I own prior. It has good stability, so that's why I have it. But the reality is this is the shape of it, and fortunately this thing came with an attachment that would hold it. That's part of the bracketry. So it seemed to work really well for this particular camera. So it actually held it in place and kind of has a wedging mechanism to hold it up and down. It's spring loaded. So it works out great for me, and it's not by design, it just happens to turn out that way. This thing does have some versatility, so it may in fact work for other cameras also. You just have to pay attention. Alright? This whole bracketry really isn't that expensive. I believe it's less than 20 bucks, or right around there. So, well worth it, I think. As you can see here, this camera has a Wi-Fi or Bluetooth. I think it's Wi-Fi. So wireless, and I can use the app and view it through my phone, my smartphone. So I have the app on, and you can see that the camera obviously takes is videotaping or viewing more than just the zoom of the scope, but you can see that the scope is a part of it. So as I move around the scope, you can see that it's very clear, or I don't know if you can see it's clear, but it actually is following the scope, and you get that zoom factor. Alright, so that's one portion of it, and then hopefully I'll get some shots after I dial it in, of course. I do need to dial it in. Okay. that's about it. This is what it looks like. You know, it's attached, and basically a standard scope, and you know, you just have to be able to hook the camera to it and focus it. Alright. The only other thing is you gotta watch out where the stock is here. You know, some guns, this could very well interfere. Alright. So in that case, I will show you something later, which I basically bought a 1-inch extender to raise the scope, because I do want to put this scope on another gun, and hopefully I can shoot it off of that one, and then that adds some versatility to it. Okay. So this is the 1077 Crosman. What I like about it, and what's good for this particular gun to hopefully get some video off of the scope, is because this is a pellet repeater, and you know, it's a CO2 pellet repeater, which you've seen in my other video. Very accurate, and here's a loader. Alright, so I believe you get 10 shots, and it looks like it's a little bit more, but accurate, and it's a repeater, so you know, that's a good gun to demonstrate this. Alright, so we'll take it for a spin on the target, and then we'll see how it works. Okay, so I got this thing hooked up. It's you know, it's dialed in as far as the scope, but I will say that it's very, very, very tough to look through a smartphone viewfinder and shoot this. So I'm not sure how well I'm able to hit stuff, but I'm gonna give it a shot here. All right, and then I guess I'll check the video, see how I did. Okay, next up, I got this can put over there, and it's gonna be a stretch maybe, trying to hit it, but I'm gonna try to hit the lid, and we'll see how it goes. Okay. All right. So again, I'm aiming through my smartphone rather than the actual scope because I can't see it because the camera is recording. Alright, well, based on what I saw, at least looking at the target, you know, I was on target, and hopefully the video shows that. And everything worked fine. I think, you know, the focus was good. It's really tough to aim through a smartphone, but you know, if you want to take a couple of videos on set shots or on a bigger target, maybe if you know, the scope is much better, you know, you might have a more defined view. I don't know. This scope here is just your standard scope, 9 by 32, so not, you know, obviously not the best scope. So for what it is, this is a very good fixture, and it's pretty versatile. I did buy one that didn't work out for me. For under 20 bucks, I think this is a great deal. So hope this helps. Hope you kind of get an idea on what, you know, what you can do if you want to video through your scope. All right. So that's it for now, and hopefully I can hook this up to one of my other guns with a tripod. That would be a lot sweeter to shoot. Alright, catch you guys next time.